Alright, hi there. I'm back with more E3 footage. I thought I was going to be able to fit in yesterday's Bethesda stream between the two live ones today, Monday, but apparently that was 3 hours long, not an hour and a half like I thought it was. Um, I don't know what they filled up all that time with, but there must have been something, so we'll see. Uh, but in the meantime, I remember that there is a Devolver stream, which is always hilarious. So let's get into that. It's always great. And Devolver, as a studio, or as a publisher, I guess, they just make a game, and it's like, this game was made for me. Um, Before they sort of got more well known, before they started doing press conferences at E3, um, they would just put out a game, and I'd play it and be like, "Oh, this is great." And then I'd notice the name Devolver kept popping up, and I'm like, "Okay, Devolver sold." And I don't think I've ever been disappointed. There's been a couple of games where I'm like, that was just okay, which is a pretty good track record. If the worst you can come up with on a blind purchase is just okay. Anyway, if you haven't seen any of their last, like the previous E3 streams, go ahead and check that out because you're missing some hilarious, self-aware, um, anti-establishment comedy gold. It's brilliant. All right, let's play this. It's way over the top. I love them.
Guys, let's innovate.
Pressure, 60 pound.
Right foot pressure.
You're in.
Got it in. Breath sounds. All right, can you go ahead and get the mask trousers up?
Let's get the clothes off.
All right, close off and proper for a central line. Let's get some blood drawn. Tighten cross it. 6 units.
Pressure's dropping.
All right, I got a central line. Let's get the pressure back. Normal safety.
Grab straight line.
All right, what's our pressure at?
I got 40 pounds.
Okay, course defib. I'm gonna shock her. Stand clear. Clear.
No BP, no pulse.
Okay, I'm gonna shock her again. Stand clear.
Clear.
No BP, no pulse. Showing no higher brain.
All right, let's go ahead and shock a flat line. Let's quit.
Stay clear.
Clear. That's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
And a lifetime of In the Trenches Devolver Digital Executive Programming. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you Nina Motherfucking Struthers! Yeah!
Yeah, we told you she's straight busted.
Shut up, Margaret. You?
Yeah.
What about...
Twice, we even used carbamide like you said.
Fuck! Fuck! Okay, it's probably her isolinear relays. Let's flush her with flux and boot her with...
Let's call it.
Wait, what?
It's been a year with this shit and she isn't working. You can't have a presser without her. She's the face. She's not working, so we scrap it.
E3 is important. Guys, you know that, right? Look, we have to hold a press conference or we're just a bunch of stupid nobodies like before.
Why don't we just fill the whole show with live musical performances? I know the guy from...
There will be no live musical performances.
E3 is a waste of our goddamn time. Just wrap this shit up and dump it in the bin.
Look, you can't do this. This is just a glitch, a temporary setback.
You call this a glitch? We're scheduled to go on in 4 minutes. Your temporary setback would cost us 50 million in SpawnCon payments alone.
Not necessarily, sir. Perhaps you're aware of the Imagos program developed by me at Marketing Concepts. It's a just this sort of thing.
Does it get us a show?
Not without Nina. No Nina, no E3.
Listen, you ignorant frickholes. Let's get real. Really real. Press conferences are a thing of the past. Most companies aren't even doing them anymore. They're old, outdated, irrelevant for the hecking birds. I've got something better.
Oh, balls. You're not talking about your fucking video project again, are you, Linda?
Sure as toots I am, Don. Sure as Emmer effing toots.
Video project?
We've been leaning on these expensive live shows for far too long.
It's been like 2.
Putting on these huge masturbatory shows to feed the egos of frickhole marketing suits and failed, air quotes, marketing directors. Why not we take the message right to the mother-loving community? Why not mainline it, you know? Why not skip the criminy, bull hockey, sons of biscuits and go right to the public with
A video.
sure as sticks of video. Marketing videos so distill people overdose on purchase intent before it's even over. I'm talking heroin up a butt levels of marketing.
Well, you can't mean it.
That's right, crud muffins. Devolver motherfucking direct.
Are you off your nuts? We don't have that kind of cachet, that kind of audience. Let alone our confident but approachable CEO strutting chicken all over a stage making lofty promises no company could ever hope to keep.
She's straight busted. Food locked.
Listen, if we can't get her mind right for this press conference, why not we do this press conference in her mind?
This is insane.
I love it.
E3 is here, we're out of time. Initiate Devolver Direct Protocol. We're hot! Clear!
Oh my god.
The fuck is this and where the shit is my adoring audience?
Hello, and welcome to the first ever Devolver Direct, with an amazing first ever first look at some fantastic Devolver digital titles coming fresh to video games this year and next. It's a fantastic video game year for video games this year already, and we at Devolver simply can't wait to show you what our video game developer friends have been video game developing this year in video games. It's been an amazing year and a fantastic video game year for all the...
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. Hey, you! What the shit am I doing here?
So you basically just announce games and stuff, man. It's pretty straightforward.
No shit, which ones?
Well, there's a list here.
Which one's first?
Fall Guys from Mediatonic. It's a crazy online multiplayer thing, it says.
Will it rock socks and robot jocks and get these panties straight bopping?
I think so, ma'am. It says here it's super tits awesome.
Shit hot, that's great. Oh, roll the trailer or whatever.
Okay. I'm not sure what that was.
Okay, Fall Guys looks sick. It's gonna pull in loads. I'm gonna be rich.
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
And who are you?
Zane Stoltz, Vice President of Gray Market Distribution at Devolver Digital.
That's a thing.
Is now. I used to be the Director of Strategic Job Titles, but things got hot for me after you took that hard L last year.
Last year? What do you mean last year? What do you...
There's like this war, okay? A paper war that's raging between some pretty boffo industry names, all for their own little slice of an absolutely above-board, plain Jane distribution market. I say let them have it. We at Devolver Digital have turned our attention to what looks to be a more niche, but way more lucrative business interest. Steam, Epic, GOG, Discord, whatever. They're fighting for scraps. We want something else. We want to operate outside of the margins, where legality and creative license fold into a warm and viscous slurry of under-the-table revenue with which to grease the mill of paid consumer churn. Our team of geniuses made a thing. A sweet thing that combines the frankly massive shadiness of companies like G2A with the bottom-barrel scumsuck practices of creatively bankrupt mobile conglomerates to create our own proprietary game store that gives us a space free of legal recourse from the developers that ridiculously trusted us with their intellectual property. Introducing Devolver Bootleg.
Whoa, wait, what?
The world's first official gray market game launcher that exclusively rips off our own games.
Holy fuck.
Savvy, forward-thinking consumers like yourself should find their way to DevolverBootleg.com, which wholly unironically forwards to a Steam page for Devolver Bootleg.
Oh
From
my
there,
god.
Potential users will have the opportunity to pay a small fee to download the Devolver Bootleg launcher. Once the download is complete, users like you can select from a wide variety of off-brand versions of our most popular titles. Feel the delight wash over you as you and your real gamer friends enjoy titles like Enter the Gun Dungeon,
Hotline Milwaukee.
Shooty Boots, Ape Out Jr., Luke Trousers 6, and many more right from the Devolver Bootleg launcher.
Wow.
That reel always gets me hot and bothers.
For real? Like, people can give us money for this?
Yep.
I'll be damned. I like your style, Stoltz.
If only you knew what we do.
I know, right? Super lit, my guy. And now, a look at our next game reveal. Whoa! Whoa, wait, why did I just say that? Why did I just say that? Is he?
Yeah, he is.
You are super early.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, heck yeah, you're bad. You're supposed to come out during the Carrion segment where we announce Carrion like as it says in the heckin' script.
Toad, sorry. I have literally zero perception of time. It doesn't even exist in my dimension.
Well, dumb crumpets. Wait, why in the HE double hockey sticks did I just say dump crumpets? Cheese and rice and crud fiddlesticks!
Hey, yeah, so here's a world premiere of my game Carry On that I'm in.
Oh, it's Super Metroid. But you're the Metroid. Phobia Game Studio sounds like a studio that I play a lot of games from. Universe horror. Oh my god. That's on my list. That looks like a heckin' good time.
Match?
Ma'am?
Did you do something with your hair?
Crimp and perm, ma'am.
Really?
No. Ma'am, no.
Okay, so I can't say fuck anymore. Whoa! Whoa! Fudge, yeah, wait, no. Fucking dagnabbit, what the poop is going on? A lot of video game companies like to talk about new horizons. What's next? A future full of infinite potential with innovative revenue streams waiting, ripe to be tapped. Not Devolver. No, we look back at video game history to the annals,
Annals?
annals of our industry's past to recreate, monetize, and fulfill our ultimate destiny. During previous live, outdated, wasteful, and frankly pretty dumb, stupid E3 press conferences, Devolver announced our entrance into markets such as idiot cryptocurrency, cute little miniature video game consoles for morons, and just minutes ago, a lucrative, yet frankly ridiculous, game cloning market. Now, we're gonna set aside all of this future forward, looking backward hog swaddle and set our sights on a market once the golden age of video games, lost to time like tears in monkey flapping rain. The arcade market fishes.
Wow.
Introducing Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun-Dead, a collaboration between Dodge Roll, Griffin Aerotech, and Devolver Digital to create an original light gun arcade cabinet based in the Enter the Gungeon universe. The Gungeonverse, if you will. And oh my. You
That
sure will.
is a real thing. I can't believe it.
Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun-Dead will be available for pre-order soon, with the first expected delivery of real, actual cabinets to real, actual arcades and real, actual homes around the real, actual world in early 2020. This is real. This is actual. This is happening. Steal from your parents if you need to, and you will too, because Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun-Dead is going to be absolutely incredible. Whoa, what? Okay, what's next? Where am I?
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's Linda from marketing. She's taking control and we're powerless to stop her.
This is bad.
The baddest. She keeps making announcements.
Ninja Vacation, yeah. The Messenger. Is it a sequel? I don't think it is. Oh, a free expansion, so it must be. I just haven't heard of it.
What the toots is that? That's what I'm talking about, ma'am. She keeps firing off announcements.
All aboard the hype train. Choo-choo.
Get the frick up! More! Yeah, she can take it. Death to the corporate mouthpiece.
Okay. Is that the whole thing? No.
Oh, Nina. We've done it. I've done it. Devolver Digital has seamlessly and perfectly transitioned into the direct marketing video model. I couldn't have done it without you. You stuck in there. A puppet on a million billion strings. Mine. I'm in charge. I'm in control. What do you think of that, you? You bitch. And with you stuck in there, we can force you to announce games to the masses anytime we want. Unbound by the constraints of a yearly conference, we can push paid DLC to an unsuspecting public any time we want.
No.
Delay game releases for no reason whatsoever.
No.
Any time we want. Directly. Devolver directly. This is the future, Nina. This is the future's future.
Based on a novel. Yeah.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh. They didn't actually announce that many games or have much substance to actually, you know, actual video games, but still, just the way they did it was great. I love it. And with that, I think this is the end of Devolver. So, or is it? I think this is the end. Yeah. So I'll be back for Square Enix, which should be soon. So I'll see you in the next video for that. Alright, bye.